Houston Rockets guard James Harden said he can rest when the season is over. You heard me. James Harden said, I can rest when the season is over. That's a novel idea. Until then, his message to the Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni is to keep putting him in the lineup. Here's a quote from James Harden. I'm a hooper, Harden said. I just want to hoop. I'll rest when I'm done. I feel like my teammates and organization need me to go out there and do what I do. I get obviously paid for it, but it's something I love. I enjoy the grind. I enjoy how hard it is. I think that makes me tougher. That makes you who you are. Well said, James Harden. I mean, it couldn't be said any better. James Harden has 7 boards, 11 assists, and 39 points, including the game-winning basket on a coast-to-coast drive with 2.4 seconds remaining in the Rockets' 125-124 victory over Denver on Monday night. He's averaging 36.5 minutes per game, which ranks 7th in the NBA, and has 56 double-doubles and 19 triple-doubles this season. Here's this. And will D'Antoni try to rest Harden down the stretch to keep him fresh for the postseason? Here's a quote from James Harden. Mike knows not to come at me with that, James Harden said. I said this yesterday. I love it. I love it, man. James Harden says, what if D'Antoni comes at him and says, we want to try to rest you up before the playoffs? James Harden's response is, Mike knows not to come at me with that. I said this yesterday, man, when we were talking about this LeBron thing on how Tyronn Lue rested him and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, man. And I said it. These players have the ability, to decide if they want to do something like that or not. Especially the great players, especially the players that you'd put in a legendary category. Like I could never imagine Phil Jackson going and telling Michael Jordan, we're going to rest you. Michael Jordan would be like, nah, I'm good. I don't need no rest. I want to play. You ultimately want to play. Like, this whole thing to me is very silly because why wouldn't you, as a basketball player, want to play basketball? I mean, that's what basketball players do, is they play basketball, right? Why would they want to play if they're healthy? The whole thing is ridiculous. The debate about rest will linger for the rest of the regular season and likely into the summer, as NBA Commissioner Adam Silver on Monday called the practice of teams resting marquee players an extremely significant issue for the league. It's very significant. And once again, we'll break down more about what Adam Silver had to say to these teams and to the owners, man. It's very significant. It's very significant, but it's very simple to me, man. If you are healthy, you should play. This is what you do. Fans pay a lot of money to come see you play. They don't come to see the second and third stringers. All right? It's as simple as that. It's almost kind of like shady business. It's kind of like you're buying a product and you don't get what you pay for as a consumer. It's BS. And I'm telling you, man, it's blasphemy. It's blasphemy that you, as a basketball player, I could understand if this was a topic, a discussion that the NBA has had this entire existence. I could understand if maybe they were only playing 60 games in the same amount of time, and so guys had more rest, and things have changed, and they went to 82 games. No, they've always played 82 games. Okay? So what's the difference between now and 25 years ago? There's no difference. And as I said yesterday, as a matter of fact, these cats will tell you, and most experts will tell you, that these players are better athletes today than they were 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. So what's the reason? There's no reason. Get your ass out there and play, man. Period.